Can you fart for me, please? Can you fart for me? Fart! Can you fart for me? Right?
Oh, baby, please fart for me. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Agnes is a bit poorly today and a bit stressed.
I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
But I am sick.
You are sick.
How are you?
My bum hurts and I'm itchy.
Oh, booba. Oh, so
There's builders here, so if you hear noise, that's why. I went to Manchester the other day and it was very fun.
What did you do in Manchester?
I was interviewing people. So there's this art exhibition called This Is Gratitude, which is currently going around different places. So it was in Birmingham, it was in Manchester, it's going to Edinburgh, and then it's coming to London. And I was basically interviewing random people, asking them what they're grateful for, what they've learned in the past year. And then I was doing some bits to camera, like just walking through the statues. There were so many people and they're all staring at me because obviously there's a lady talking to a camera in the middle of the exhibition. And I was going like, I had a script and I learned my script in like 10 minutes. I was really impressed with myself. And then I was done the script and then I kept going because I'm a perfectionist and very critical. So I kept going, let's do it again. I can do it better. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. The camera guy was like, I hope it's fine. I was like, let's do it again. He went, do you want to just watch it and see that it's okay? So then I watched it on his camera and I was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty good, aren't I? But it was really, really good. I really loved it.
What happened with me? Oh my God, I think nothing. Shit. I got my new book. It's called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, How to Unlock Your Full Potential for Successful and Achievement. I don't know. I mean, I seen this guy, he was holding a meeting or something like that. And then he wasn't talking about his book. He was just talking about general stuff, But it got me inspired, So I got his book. Okay, who's first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. No, what? Why aren't you doing it properly? Rock, paper, scissors. This is hard over Zoom. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Tick, 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 tick.
So I lost.
Yes, you did.
So
Why
what
are
does
you
that
so confused?
What does that mean?
That I win.
So I go first?
No, I go first.
Oh, all right then.
Because
in my head, I've won because I don't want to go first. So that's fine. You go first.
So, weddings. A couple from Chicago.
Chicken.
From Chicago.
From Chicken Land.
Yeah, a couple from Chicken Land. Sending invoices to wedding guests who failed to turn up to a wedding. It's so funny, I mean, I had a wedding and I know how it is, but then to be honest, everybody showed up who RSVC'd back. Yes, so it was okay. So this American couple decided that they are going to tie the knot, you say, at a spa in Jamaica. So they invited 109 guests, and then several of the guests failed to turn up on the special lovely day. And then they felt so aggrieved that they decided that they're gonna send invoices out for the cost of their meals.
If the people said they couldn't come and replied to the invite, don't invoice them. If people just didn't respond to you, then I can see why you would invoice them.
The invoice basically demands that the no-show guest to pay £87 per head for the empty dinner spots, with the note explaining the amount above is the cost of your individual seats, because you didn't call or gave us proper notice that you wouldn't be in attendance. This amount is what you owe us for paying for your seat in advance. You can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out and let us know which method of payment works for you. Thank you.
I think they're legends. I'm not even going to lie to you.
They are. I mean,
that's fair enough, I think.
Yeah, and that's okay. I would understand, like, in different cases, like, okay, you go, and then you're doing the wedding in America, back home or whatever, in your own city. I mean, even in that case, you said you're coming and you're not coming still is a piece of shit. But especially when you're doing like a destination wedding, it's just,
So where are the couple originally from?
Chicago.
Oh, yes. So that is a far place for people to travel. Could be difficult. There's still no excuse.
Well, yeah.
There's still no excuse to say, sorry, we can't come.
Yeah, I supposed to go on a destination wedding as well, and I felt terrible, you know, because I wanted to go, and I said that yes, I'm gonna go anyways. However, I did cancel it, like, I don't know, like a month ago before the actual wedding. But it was a little bit different, you know, because we're supposed to pay for this big house, like a villa thing, like a huge pension, and it was like £300 per person, only just to stay in the huge villa thing per person, which basically it was already like £600 plus the flight tickets, plus it was for like 3 days, and then plus to buy a gift or to give some money to the couple. It's,
I mean, if I ever get married, I'm not fussed about any of that. I'm happy for just me and a man and maybe a handful of family to go to a beach and just get married on the beach.
Oh yeah.
That's what I don't want to, like, I can't think of any, I can't think of.
We'll see.
What?
No, I don't think you would do that.
I can't think of anything worse than having a big old mansion, booking it out and having loads of people come to like this fancy dinner. Fuck that. I don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't want it now, but by end of the day.
I will never, I can say this,
say,
hand on heart, I will never want like a stately home to get married in. I used to work in a stately home where people got married. I've been at enough. Story number 2 then. A doctor has warned about the health risks of holding in your farts. Now, we all know that it's socially inappropriate to start farting in a lot of settings, including when you're first dating someone, which actually happened to me the other week. The first time this new guy started staying at my house, it was the morning, right? And I thought he was asleep. So this fart like creeped out my bum, right? Like, you know, one of them crackly ones. And then he started moving. I was like, oh no, he's not asleep. And it made it worse because he didn't say anything.
Oh my God, why would you do that?
Anyway, a doctor has said that if you hold in farts, what it can do is actually go into your bloodstream, and then it will come out when you exhale, when you're breathing. So if you've ever known anyone with poo breath, it's probably because they're holding in farts. The average person farts 14 days. 14 days. The average person farts for 14 days non-stop. It's a whole fortnight. Farts 14 times in one day. And if you fart a lot, it's very good. It shows that you're healthy. Vegetarians fart more than meat eaters. A fart travels at 7 miles per hour. Did you know that?
No.
That's quite speedy. I think that's quite speedy, you know, 7 miles an hour. Really? That is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to reach your nose much more faster
Yeah.
than you expect.
And not all farts are smelly, obviously. We know that some farts aren't smelly. It's because it's different gases. Women's farts smell worse than men's, apparently.
Ooh.
This week, I sent a voice note. I was trying to get someone to come on my radio show, so I was being all professional and like, oh yeah, this is happening in the film and TV sector, and I'd love for you to come on and chat about it. And I was walking around the room, and I was thinking, oh God, I need a shit. And I was walking around, and then this fart literally fell out, and I was like, oh my God. I listened back to the voice note, and you could hear it on the voice note.
Oh my God. So I was crossing this bridge, after work, and So the bridge is huge, it's big, it's very, very big. So I was going on the left-hand side and the guy was going on the right-hand side. And then nobody between us, you know? And I did see like people after the guy, but like from like quite a big distance. And I farted. And then afterwards, I looked back just to see if the guy noticed or heard anything. And then nothing. But the other guy who was following him, he started to come towards me and he was like, oh, hey, beautiful. I'm like, And I just went on my way. So I was thinking that maybe he was just thinking that I'm just checking the guy out because I want some action tonight or something.
Yes.
So that in my mind, I was like, oh, Agnes, you need to stop farting on the streets. Guys, singer Talia Storm. Who the fuck is she? Do you know who is she?
Say it again.
Talia Storm.
I've
Talia
heard
Storm.
that name. But I couldn't tell you who she is or what she does.
So she's 22. She's a singer. And she's backing some ideas of banning people over 40 from nightclubs.
Why?
After minister called Michael Gove.
Michael Gove. He's a bellend.
Was spotted letting loose in one of the nightclubs at 2 a.m. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? What?
Is this a joke or is she serious?
No, she's serious. Oh my God. So the idea clearly appealed for Talia, who is a singer, apparently, once again, a singer. I don't know her. I don't know what she sings. Who said older people should leave clubbing to us youngsters, as they have many options to hit into the evening somewhere else. Like where?
That's so discriminatory. You can't. That's so discriminatory.
And then she was like saying stuff like, well, I don't really want to see my dad getting loose in a club. Where am I going as well? So
where's her respect for elders?
Oh my God. And then she was like, I'm just not sure what they have in common. Do they like Ty and Wayne? I'm not sure if they will even be able to relate to the top hits UK right now. What the fuck, man?
Not being funny, mate. You're 22 years old. Like, these people have been around a lot longer than you have and got more sense in their brains than you. And they deserve to cut some shapes more than you do, lady.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
Why stupid people need to open their mouth? I mean, I checked her face and you can clearly see that she is a dumb fuck. Really?
That is mean, but also hilarious.
Oh, Jesus. However, DJ Tony Blackburn, I don't know if you know him. He used to be good. Well, now he's 78. Also appeared on the on the same show because it was like a kind of show.
Yeah.
And argued Go was having just fun and people over 40 should be allowed to do the same thing. He also recalled playing DJs sat in Ibiza at the age of 60 before hitting up the dance floor afterwards. I mean, most of the best DJs are over 50. So what the heck are we talking about?
I think she must be doing it for clout, or she's just making a joke. She can't be serious about this. It's bloody stupid. It's really mean. If my mum is in her 60s, right? Bev Kev. And my mum has always said she wants to go to Ibiza, but she feels too old. And I'm constantly saying to her, Mum, you need to go. You only live once. It don't matter that you're older. I want to take you. So me and my little cousin are going to go. And I'm trying to convince my mum to come. Because I'm like, Beverly, you would love it. She would be so much fun.
Yeah. So can you imagine how stupid that girl can be? I mean, you have then 18. Yeah, 18 more years to go clubbing. So
also, I have some smarts about you. If you're a musician, you actually want to appeal to that age because that is the biggest age generation in the UK, or the world population is mostly older people. So if you want to make some money and be successful, you should be supporting those people and encouraging them to enjoy your music.
Oh my God, how people can be so stupid. I mean, really. And now, action. Action.
Have you ever seen Jeremy Kyle?
No.
On today's show, she was seeing him behind your back. Yeah.
You two are scum! Yeah. That's all you are, is scum!
You're scum!
Dance too!
Why? She's spending money on
Because you're too busy doing drug deals? Well, she's 16 and she's got your baby growing inside her stomach. Today we're about to meet Linda. Linda's here to confront her ex, Jason, who claims he isn't the father of a 4-year-old daughter.
He came to the house drunk out of his face, punched me and dragged me back home.
Would you like to tell me what you did to me then? You got all your friends to beat me up in the streets?
You know,
I think that poor child has been spited by you. You was a mother.
That is it.
You was a mother because you're selfish.
Well, the DNA test results show that Ash is not the child's biological father. Oh, no! Yeah, that's why I employ them, you idiots.
Big man.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Because you're up to no good yourself.
Is that right?
Then why don't you prove it?
right?
All right. I'm sorry, darling, he's not your father. Right, listen, do me a favour. Listen, let's all go this way.
Who are in difficult circumstances themselves, and so.
But it's honest, isn't it? I mean, there's the point. You know, we have this debate so much of the time. There's 10 or 15 minutes. What do you want me to do? Sit there and mollycoddle them? The aftercare service that is the best that there's ever been on a talk show. We put last year, I couldn't give you a definitive number, Jonathan, but we put over 300 people into detox and rehab programmes.
So Jeremy Kyle was a show that used to be on TV, and it's basically a man who gets people on the show who have got a problem and he helps them to try and solve it. A lot of the time these people are from, or they appear to be, from working class backgrounds, who haven't got a lot of money, who are maybe not very well educated, so quite disadvantaged, and basically they're coming on the show because they need support, they're feeling desperate, in need, and it's basically making a joke out of these people. Is how you'll see it. It was a very popular show. My grandma used to watch it all the time. My granddad used to moan about it, but then he used to get hooked in and watch it. It was entertaining to watch. There's loads of things on social media that have been throwback to Jeremy Kyle. It's like ingrained in British culture. Back in 2019, though, the show got cancelled. And that was because a man went on the show who I think's name was Stephen. I really hope I've got that right, because if not, that's quite disrespectful on my part. Went on the show because his girlfriend felt like he'd been cheating. A lie detector was done. It showed that he had lied and that he had cheated. A few days later, he took his own life with an overdose. As a result, the show was cancelled and was like, this is the time now to end it, because that's happened. And at the time, Jeremy Kyle, who was the man for the show, he was the front man, he said, myself and the production team I worked for the last 14 years are utterly devastated by the recent events. Now, he's recently come out because he's saying that he's kind of coming back in the public eye. He's been in hiding for a lot of time because people were at his door. He said that he battled with depression. He's had to get help from doctors, and he's now starting a new show on talk radio, and he hopes that the British public welcome him back with open arms. It's difficult to know what you're going to say about this because you don't know who I'm talking about. But it's kind of like, you made a living. Okay, it weren't just him. There was a whole TV show dedicated to it. But I'm sure there was some good that come out of the show, and people got support and help, because there were a few people who went on there with like drug addictions, and they'd get like free some help in like a rehab centre. But for the most part, it was basically poking fun at people. And obviously someone's killed themselves. So, okay, Jeremy Kyle, you've had your time where you've been depressed, and that's really sad to hear, but you get a second chance. That guy and his family and his friends don't get a second chance because he's no longer here.
Well, did Jeremiah force that guy to kill himself, to go and take some drugs, to overdose himself? No. And then I guess that guy, he was invited to be part of that show, and then he accepted it. And then he knew what's going to come out. So what the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't know you, Jeremiah, but I do feel your story, and I'm on your side. This is name is Jeremiah, you said. Sorry.
Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy. I mean, how I think it's just, well, I can't say stupid because something terrible happened. That's true, but it wasn't him who forced him that overdose. Definitely. So I'm really sorry for the guy. It's a terrible thing to do, but maybe he didn't meant to kill himself. Maybe he just really just overdosed himself.
That is an interesting perspective because I wasn't thinking of it like that.
I'm with you, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's true. No,
Jay?
you've got a point. He deserves a second chance, but just the show didn't sit well with me anyway.
Also, he was just a front man who was hosting the show. So I don't think so. I mean, most probably they were like directors and those people, like the producers, they was telling them what to do, what to say, when to do, and then these kind of things. I mean, well, anyway, it's still a sad story, but yeah.
And that concludes this episode of The Brunch Show.
Okay, guys, have a lovely week, and please don't listen Talia Storm songs. Also, don't cancel Jeremiah yet. We will see. And please follow us and love us. Bye!
Fart fetish.
Definitely.
Here we go. It's called eprocotophilia. Is a fetish that means people are sexually aroused by other humans' flatulence, otherwise known as farts. Those of the fetish aren't all attracted to the same things, and while some are sexually aroused by farting on someone, most enjoy being farted on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this picture is so funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at him.
Yeah, come to my way. Oh.
I mean, I'm not judging. Like, everyone's got their own quirks, haven't they? But
For farting.